Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing another Walking Dead video for today, leading up to the 14th episode for The Walking Dead Season 8. This one's going to be doing my weekly video predictions for this episode. It is called Still Gotta Mean Something. And spoiler warning as per usual, if you guys are not caught up for The Walking Dead, which is up to episode 13, which just aired tonight. So I did my review for that, and I'll have it in the end screen videos for you guys here at the end of this video, so you can click that to watch my full review for episode 13. So episode 14, we just have 3 episodes left now for The Walking Dead Season 8, and that is it. That will be the end of All at War, and that will be the end of the 8th season of The Walking Dead. Fear the Walking Dead starting right after. So heads up for that as well, too. Going to be doing reviews, as per usual, every episode of that. I've reviewed every episode of Fear, so, you know, just going to continue right on doing that, especially this season because it's so exciting with Morgan crossing over and everything. But so the name of this episode, episode 14, Still Gotta Mean Something. The description for the episode, the synopsis reads, a Heaps prisoner makes a discovery. And by Heaps, I think they mean like the junkyard group, the scavengers. So that would just be, I mean, that's we know now that's Jadis, right? This description was released a little while ago, but we know now for sure she's the only one left alive from the junkyard. So it's Jadis with Negan. So Negan would be the the prisoner at the junkyard, and we see him just briefly in the promo for the episode 14. So he must make some kind of a discovery there, and we did get to see in the promo video that Jadis has Lucille. So Negan looks like he's pretty well restrained, though. He's like on like a stretcher type thing, it looks like, and he can't really move. He's really bound. So we'll have to see how he's going to end up escaping. I do think he will escape in the next couple episodes here, but we'll just have to see how that goes and what happens with Jadis, and if he kills Jadis in the process, if she tries to trade him for Simon or something, or I don't know. We'll have to see what happens with that, but it looks pretty entertaining and pretty exciting anyway. Him making some kind of discovery, maybe something he can use to escape or something. Carol searches for someone in the nearby forest. Of course, we know that's probably going to be Henry, because Henry kind of went off on his own, and we're not sure where he is. So Carol, going after him, most likely. So that makes sense for that one. And then you have Rick and Morgan find themselves in the company of strangers. So we can kind of see a little bit about that too in the promo as well, in the sneak peek, where you have Rick and Morgan. They're kind of going through, and Rick's saying, "We got to finish this." So Rick's ready to put the final nail in the coffin and finish the Saviors once and for all. And he knows Morgan is quite formidable, quite strong, and he wants to go after him. He wants to wrap this thing up. So we do see quite a few zombies coming through there that Rick is kind of shooting down. So he might run out of ammo or something. We know he's not. He's kind of in a. He's in a vicious mode right now, which I love to see. I love to see Rick with the beard and ready to, just kill everybody or something like that. And Morgan is kind of, as we've seen, Morgan's kind of had some demons, coming after him, episode 13. So I wouldn't be surprised if maybe him and Rick go for a group of saviors to finish him off or something, and then maybe Morgan freezes up or something, or kind of screws up, and Rick and him have to kind of back off, or a whole bunch of zombies cause them not to be able to track down the saviors and finish them off, because we do have, still 3 episodes left. So this being 1, and then 2 more after this one as well too. But it does look like there will be some action in this one. So still gotta mean something. We have 2 links. I'll put them both in the description. One for the sneak peek and the other for the promo. So the promo first, bunch of zombies at the hilltop gate. So they're banging on the hilltop walls, and there's a lot of them too, really. So that's kind of a nuisance. And the hilltop is not the best place, I think, for killing zombies. It's not as good as like a fence where you can just poke through and clean it up pretty quickly. You kind of have to maybe use a spear and you go down and kind of finish them off that way or something. You don't want to waste the ammo, so it's kind of tricky, but there are a lot of zombies at their gates. So for now, they might just even leave them and try to finish off the saviors in the meantime or something. Rick's saying where they go. He's asking the one savior there who is kind of, I almost want to say he's a survivor now. He's kind of chosen to stay with Maggie and the hilltop, and maybe possible Dante version of the TV series. We'll have to see if that's true. Possible, I won't spoil anything there, but he could be a good guy character in the future and something. So he says, I already told Maggie everything, And then Rick's like, so, tell me. And you have Rick running through. And you have Carol and Morgan who see a pretty big group of zombies coming through. You have Rosita. We don't take out the machines, we take out the man. And in the sneak peek as well, you can hear that too. So they're concerned because they're almost out of ammo. Daryl's ready to go hand to hand and go in there against the Saviors. He knows that the Saviors are almost out of ammo, but Rosita brings into question that they do have their bullet maker. They do have Eugene on their side. So if he can make bullets, you know, that's going to be really, really tough for them to deal with, because as they run out of ammunition, they run lower and lower on resources. You know, you have the Saviors, they could be replenishing theirs, and then it's just a numbers game of shooting, you know, until they run out of ammunition. The survivors run out, the Saviors can keep firing, and they'll just outrun them in terms of ammunition, and then it'll be like a shooting gallery. Even if you have hand-to-hand weapons, you're going at them and stuff, it's just, it's not going to work. They're going to be able to outpower you with the guns for sure. So she makes a good call here, and they kind of go and they see Eugene. They see him through some binoculars there that he's running the ship where she thought he would be. So it's good stuff, and I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of go on some kind of mission in this episode, or in episode 15 too, to capture and stop the bullet production with Eugene there. Throw everything they have at that, because really, if they don't stop that, then the Saviors will probably win, because they can just keep producing more and more ammo, and they're pretty low on people now, but they're not so low that if they all were fully armed with fully loaded ammunition, that they couldn't find a way to win here. They could. So it's a good call, and we see Rosita doing that. And also in the sneak peek, her mentioning with Maggie and the others, so the relay cars are back in position. They're very, very low on ammo. Daryl, like I said, discusses the possibility of going hand-to-hand as the only option. Rosita, you think they're low on ammo, and they say yes, but they do have the bullet maker, and she's right. And then Maggie, you think the Saviors have what they need to make them, and Rosita says, if they don't, I know where to find it. And yeah, so it looks like she does find that Eugene is actually there. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's what we see mostly this episode, is we see them go after Eugene, try to take him out, because if they have to kill him, they have to kill him. But either way, stop the production, or maybe seize it for themselves or something, because really, without the ammunition, the Saviors are probably gonna win here to finish things up. Even though it seems like right now the survivors kind of have the upper hand, with Negan in being captured by Jadis, Rick and the others on kind of a really hot streak lately, taking down Saviors, even though they have lost some just recently in episode 13 with Tobin and the others. Still, I feel like the survivors right now kind of have the upper hand. But we'll see how that goes as we have a few episodes left here. So it looks like that's what we're going to see in terms of concentration for this episode. I'm probably most looking forward to the stuff with Rick and Morgan, and then also Negan, and to see how he either escapes, how he deals with Jadis, or just what happens with that, because it looks really funny. And I love I like to see Negan as a prisoner to Jadis. Is going to be, I mean, come on, that's just comedy gold right there. It's going to be a lot of fun. So that's kind of it for my video predictions. I'll have another video for you guys tomorrow. We'll start with what we think will happen with Tara. For predictions, I think Tara will be fine. I think we've seen probably everybody killed off right now already that's going to be killed off from the infected weapons, most likely. We might get like one more survivor death before the end of the season. And we'll have to see who that is, but I do think Simon, some of the other Saviors, of course, will be killed, and we'll have to see if Eugene makes it out alive this season. So leave your comments below, write your predictions, and leave me a comment for a question for the Q&A for this week, guys. Let me know what you thought about episode 13 as well in the review video. If you like this video, please thumb it up below. You can share, you can favorite, and if you're new and you want to subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate it, and you can do it. You can subscribe at the bottom. That's it for this one. I'll see you guys again soon for another video. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace. Later, guys. See you tomorrow for the Q&A. Well, I hope you're wearing your subscribing pants. What? Your subscribing pants. Because you're going to subscribe to this channel wearing those pants.